You're welcome to Fix with Pastor Diamond. We shall be continuing with the church attitude. A lot of people assume a lot of things that are wrong in the church setting. You just sit back and just assume, say anything you like, speak anything you like about the church system, without having to know the nitty-gritty, the details of how a church is run. The average Christian thinks that the church is a money making system and they want to come and collect. That's a wrong perspective as a church member. I need you to understand that a large percentage of church members, they don't even pay their tithes, they don't even put their offering. A very large percentage, just very few percent of church members come to church and give to God. And you know the church is a highly capital intensive place where a lot of things needs to be done. You have the drums, the keyboard, the lighting, everything you see in church is highly capital intensive. But people don't want to know how you get them, how they got there. All they want to know is that they want to collect from church. What are you coming to collect from the church? That's a wrong perspective that should be corrected. So you need to understand that the church system is run by faith, run by belief, run by hope, run by God, and is a place that you actually need to make investment in. If you're not making investment in the church, I tell you the truth that no matter the investment you make, you are doing the wrong thing. It is called 10%. It is called first fruit. The reason why all these things are put to you is because everything you want to do, even in that your business, the percentage of that thing you want to do, that thing, you come into the church and make a sacrifice to God first. Once you give it to God first, then that business will boom. That whatever you want to open will boom. But a lot of people don't have that idea. They just feel that we just come to the church, let us come and collect. So we have a lot of things. It's a very serious business and a very wrong notion that we should be correcting in this time. It takes a lot for the pastor to run a church, and you should be supporting and not bringing down. The church rent needs to be paid. Who pays it? The equipment I've just got needs to be bought. Who buys it? Nobody wants to know about that. So you need to understand that you should put your hand as a child of God into the kingdom business on how you will be a blessing to the church. The church members are funding. We have welfare, charity, people who are less privileged, people who needs to be attended to, who attends to them. So the church does not generate revenue. The church does not generate revenue. So how can you come in church and you're looking for what to collect? Well, how does the church generate revenue? Is the church a business making place? The answer is no. The church does not generate revenue. We should have conscience of the things we say and do as church people. I have discovered that so many pastors have high blood pressure because of the expense, the diesel, the day-to-day running of the church, the things that they need to attend to make sure that the church keeps afloat. And people don't care. They don't want to know. They don't ask questions. They just say the pastor is just limited to there's what we call honorarium. The pastor is just limited to pastoral love offering, and how many people actually honor their pastors. So we need to just calm down and sit down and understand that a lot go through the church. We should pray for our pastors. We should help our pastors. We should harness our pastors. We should be supportive of our pastors and not be the reasons why these men are going down. And then we go further to talk about people, the church dressing and the church appearance. Some people come to church piercing their ears. They come to church with their chests open. They come to church where a lot is going on within the church system that will need to correct. How can a man come to a church wearing earrings? How can a young boy come into the church sagging? They are clothes you shouldn't wear to church. We have said this over and over again. There are church garments. There's a garment for every occasion that you need to attend. A lot is going on the church system. that we need to correct. And there are some set of people that they feel that they're the omnipotent and the omniscient of the church. They feel that without them, the church cannot exist. I'm here to tell you that without you, the church can exist. Before you were born, churches were run, and before you came into the church system will continue to run. Even if you leave the church will continue to run. So be careful how you play the alpha of the church, feeling that without you nobody can do anything. People will do anything. The church will continue to exist, and there's nothing you can do about it. And there are some set of people who are the principalities of the church. They will give you work to do, you will not do it when somebody else does the work, and you begin to witch hunt the person. That's a very wrong system, a very wrong perspective. They'll say, he's behaving as if he's the owner of the church, he's behaving as if Nahim can be all those things are not, and they are not necessary for the church system. You have to check your church attitude. It's important, because those things you are doing, they are poisonous to the church system. When you are given work to do it, and the work cannot die. So we should leave the work to die. The work should not be delivered. It should not be done because of you. Check your attitude when you are in a church system. It is important whether you're fulfilling the mind of God in the church or not. Of course, I've talked about it in my other church attitude, that some people just sit in the church to find fault about other people. Can you please look into yourself? What benefit, what value of what exactly interest are you giving to that church? What value are you adding? If you are in a church and you're not adding anything to that church, you are a mistake. The Bible says that we build the church and the gates of hell shall not prevail. Now you have become the gate of hell of that church. Be very careful about the things that you do. Make sure the church assignment given to you, you fulfill it with your life. That is how to prove that you have the right attitude for the church. Put on the right garment for the church. Put on your right attitude for the church, and you will see that through you, God will be happy. Through you, men will be blessed. Through you, lives will change. Do the things that are necessary for the church. Pray for the church. Go for the evangelism for the church. Sow into the church. Make sure you are highly active and committed to the church. Those are things that are required of you as a good Christian. And if you do that, your life shall be functional. Your life shall be a life that men will envy, because God does not use the man and dump that man. It's never true. God never uses a man and dumps a man. And that's why I'm here to remind you that be an ambassador for God. God bless you, that everywhere you go to, carry the church on your head. I carry God for my head, and that's my message to you. Carry God on your head so that you can be a blessing to the church. I'll see you again. And by this time I'm seeing you are coming back to church well dressed. You are coming back to church with that right dressing, not a naked dressing to come to worship God. You are coming to church with the right attitude to help in cooperation with the church, not to pull down one another. As you're coming to church, you are coming back with the right spirit, highly spirited, highly motivated, highly revelational. God will show you what you need to do to the church that will be add value to the church. I'll see you again. God bless you. I remain ever diamond, and I'll see you in my next episode. Stay blessed.